Today we play arguably the biggest game of our time here at Marseille. It is AC Milan in the last 16. It's the first leg of the second knockout round and it should be an absolute classic. Hey guys, what is going on? Gamer James here. Thank you very much for clicking play. It is episode 21. As I said now, we've got AC Milan today in the Europa League. It's the last 16. Things are getting serious. It's the business end of the competition. If we can somehow get through this tie, it'll be a big achievement if we do. We're into the last 8. We're into the quarterfinals, and who knows what could happen there. I'll remind you of the fixtures of the draw. Who's got who in a second. We'll have a little bit of a look at AC Milan as well, see how they're doing. We're in 2019 of course now in game, so we'll see what they've been doing over the last couple of years and have a look at their squad. First though, let's get into the 2 league matches that we had since the last video. First up then, we were at home to Bastia. We absolutely smashed them. Moussa Dembele lashed us in front after just 4 minutes from Oguzhan's pass. It was a lovely thunderous finish, and if you thought that one was a good finish, just wait till you see his second goal here. Tovan has the ball, gives it to Pereira, comes to Chochev, lovely ball through, great turn, and look at that for a finish from Moussa Dembele, absolutely stunning. It wasn't long before he completed his hat-trick from the penalty spot, sent the keeper the wrong way, comfortably tucked it home, and we weren't done there in the first half. We ended up winning it 4-0. We got them all in the first half as Oscar Duarte latched onto a Chochev header and lashed it in, and it was a phenomenal first half performance. Now, if we have a look at the stats in general, look at all those bookings for Bastia. Five bookings and a player sent off 2 yellows. Moussa Dembele obviously man of the match. You don't score a hat-trick and not get man of the match usually. Looking at the stats, I mean, it looks like we've kind of FM'd them a little bit, and to be fair, they did have 2 or 3 spells of pressure, but we were just clinical. I mean, you've got Moussa Dembele, he is a game changer. He makes all the difference in games like this. And obviously, Asmir Begovic, he only got 7.7. He made 10 saves. I don't know how he only got a 7.7, but he did. But it doesn't matter. It was a fantastic performance and a much needed win after, was it 4 defeats on the spin in the league? So it was definitely desperately needed. So next up then was a trip to Bordeaux, and it was one of our rivals for Europe, and it looked to be going well. 2.5 minutes in, and Florian Thauvin smashes us into the lead. It was a great start. It really looked to be going well for us, but then absolute shocker from Asmir Begovic. Comes out into no man's land for the corner, and he doesn't get anywhere near the ball, and it's headed in. And right on the stroke of half time, look where Roland picks that up. He just runs at the defence unchallenged and then beats Asmir Begovic with a decent finish. Not a particularly powerful one, but a decent one. And that was that. So it's a disappointing defeat. I'm gutted that we lost, especially because when I show you the league table, you'll see how important it was, because Bordeaux are up there with us. But it was an absolute classic. It was a brilliant match. I mean, look at the stats. You know, even possession, 22 shots they had. We had 16. 12 to 8 in favour of them on target. It was just an absolute end-to-end thrilling slobber knocker of a match. For me, I felt we deserved something out of it, but it was just one of those. I couldn't complain about the performance. It was fantastic. We just couldn't get that equaliser, unfortunately. So what that does for the league table, it's dropped us down to 6th, which is very worrying. That run of defeats has really, it's really kind of punishing us now. Bizarrely, it didn't really affect us too much then because other teams are losing, but they start picking up a few little points, and you'd see Bordeaux have moved up to 3rd, and they're 4 points above us now. So that was a real 6 point of that match. So it's very disappointing. One thing that has happened is Monaco have dropped from 2nd to 5th. and have sacked their manager because of it, which is a little bit strange if you ask me. Just have a look at their schedule. I mean, they're not on as bad a run as us, I don't think. I'll show you our schedule in a second, but that to me doesn't look that disastrous. But the board lost confidence in the manager and he got sacked. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, they lost 2-0 at home to Arsenal in the Champions League in the first knockout round, first leg. So I suppose that may have had something to do with it. But when you look at the run that we had recently, I think ours is a little bit worse than Monaco's. But yeah, I'm still in a job. So yeah, we've got Milan at home today, and then we've got Havre at home in the league, and then we've got the second leg. So what we're going to do today in this video, we're just going to play that first leg because I like doing the double headers, but the videos always run to about half an hour. So I'm just going to do this leg first, and then we'll see if the tie's still alive when we're going over to Italy, and that will depend on whether we do the second leg or not. If we don't, the next video will be the cup final against PSG. Hey, joy. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm recording this the day after the 6-1 at Barcelona. Right, I said we'll have a look at Milan. There's no transfer news to tell you about. There's no big financial news. I don't think there was anything massive happened. No, nothing really happened. So let's have a quick look at our Europa League opponents. So AC Milan, they have Stefano Pioli as their manager. He's the Inter manager in real life at the minute, so that's an interesting one. Romagnoli is their captain. Carlos Bacca is still their dangerous striker. He is their vice captain. Romagnoli is their key player, and this kid is their hot prospect apparently. Looks half decent striker. It's only 15. Domenico Schiacciano. I'm gonna have a little scout of him. So what have they been doing in the game? Where are we? 2015-16. They finished 7th, 8th, and 5th so far. So they've not really pulled up any trees in the save so far. So I don't really do I really have that much to fear? I think it's just the name of the club, isn't it? I mean, they do have some good players, obviously. I mean, Bazoa, Witsel, Denea, some decent players in there. Rocky Mesa, he plays for Villarreal in real life at the minute. Roque Mesa, I didn't see that picture. Oh, in real life now, that moustache is a proper porn star moustache now. Proper 70s porn star he looks like at the minute. You should get on it. If I remember when I'm editing, I'll put a current screenshot in of him because he just looks phenomenal at the minute. He really does. Carlos Bacca's the one that I'm worried about. He's not been too prolific. He's only got 9 goals in 27 games. So I'm not really I'm not really that worried. This is the first time I'm looking at their squad. I was when the draw came out, I was a little bit worried, but there's not an awful lot there that has me thinking that we can't get past them. So this is the team that we're going with. There's no one particularly in need of being rested. So we've got Begovic in goal, Klosterman at left back. No, we're not going to have Klosterman at left back for this game. We're going to have an actual left back who's going to actually be playing as a fullback. I've started playing Klosterman, interestingly, as an inverted wing back. I did it in both games, both those 2 league games, and it really kind of works. Because obviously he's right-footed, playing at left back, and he comes inside when he's got the ball, and it does look pretty good. So yeah. So anyway, sorry, we've got Begovic in goal, Malik Ousfani at left back, Duarte and Luis Felipe in the centre of defence. Danny Da Costa is just undroppable at right back at the minute. Ogajan and Chochev in the middle, and we're going to have Tovan, Kravinovic and Sisto behind Dembele. We've got Andreas Pereira can come in for Cabella. Remy Cabella's, I think his time's up at the club. I'm going to look to move him on. Same with Jordan Ayew. There's a few that I'm going to be looking to move on in the summer. I could really do with having Wallison on the bench. Who can he go on in place of? He can go in for Belhanda. Right. we're good to go. The press then, they're saying that Milan will have too much quality and will win comfortably. I'm not sure they'll win comfortably. I'll be surprised if we keep them out, but I'm confident we can get the win. The absence of Gael Clichy and Angelino, obviously both our first choice left backs are out, so obviously we're going to struggle with the youngster at left back, but you know, it is what it is. He's a left back, he's alright, let's do it. So in terms of the team talk, I've just calmly said, you know, a first leg win would be brilliant, so you know, go out and get it. Seems to have done okay. Yeah, so we're going with the control mentality just to gauge what they're going to do against us. And this is, yeah, I think I'd say this is our biggest game so far in the Marseille save for sure. It's got to be bigger than the League Cup final, I think. So we're underway. Milan have kicked off. This is just going to be a nerve-wracking match. Here's Witsel and Carlos Bacca. Is he going to get a shot away? He's giving it to Suso onto his left foot and it's charged down. It's a good block. And we have not touched the ball yet. Suso's going to take the corner. Oh! Man at the near post missed it and it hit Sisto and have gone behind again. We got away with that. That was a bit lucky. Suso will take again. And Luis Felipe heads it away. Romagnoli though gives it back and Suso, and we are penned back here and Witzel's had a shot. Wow. They are on us from the start here. Suso's corner. Oh, and Cucho with a free header and he's put it wide. Duarte, big clearance. Calabria. Duarte with another brilliant header and Tovan and Dembele running at the defence. He's run off a Big Baz, as Bood FM calls him, Richard Lee Bazoa. He is an absolute rock in midfield. Here's Cuco, Bonaventura and Bacca. Come on. Oh, and Witzel's in. Oh, that's a big chance missed. So we're just coming up to the halfway point of this first half. Carlos Bacca's in and has scored. We've not even had a shot on goal yet. This is disastrous first 22 minutes of this match. Absolute calamity in the defence there. Bacca thumps it home. Here's Gomez then and Romagnoli. And we are just not getting anywhere near them at the minute. We're going to have to take it off control. Chochev comes back and wins that well. Begovic clears, but it's gone nowhere. And it's coming straight back at us. Why have they got this formation working and I never can? Here's Cuco. Hits it. Wild. Calabria takes a throw. Duarte was there though. And Kravinovic to Dembele. So we stuck it back on standard and I've passionately encouraged them. And Dembele has been run off the ball again. And Carlos Bacca's bringing it forward. Oh, and that's a brilliant hit from range. Begovic tips it over. We are getting absolutely hammered here. Suso with the corner. In it goes and Begovic comes and claims this one. Sisto puts in the free kick. Joe Gomez heads it away. Is it Joe Gomez that? Here's Danny Da Costa. Duarte. Ogajan. Good turn. Passes to Tovan. And Dembele's in. It's our first chance and it's into the side netting. Another free kick then. Sisto's put it in. Oguzan, Sisto starting to assert ourselves on the game a little bit, but we're just getting run off the ball every time we have it. And Bacca's switched it well to Suso, but it's a poor touch. Usfani's done well. Duarte has been pretty solid at the back so far, but I say that and he's just been tackled. And Begovic saves from Bacca. 9 shots they've had. And Duarte's headed it clear again. Duarte has been a rock at the back so far. Bonaventura puts it in and it's Duarte again. He is a magnet for the ball at the moment. Suso's going to put this one in. Swings it out and Chochev it is at the near post that clears. He's going to go out and race Bazoa to it. But it's Romagnoli and Gomez and Suso and Bacca. Oh, and Witzel's worked his way in. Oh, and it is 2-0. We are being thoroughly outclassed here. I said I didn't think there was anything to worry about in this squad. But we are being absolutely spanked. Here's Dembele, and the ball is intercepted, and it's just going to come straight back at us again now. This is going to be 3-0 before half-time. Brilliant ball over the top, Carlos Bacca, and he has missed. Right, half-time. 2-0 down, being absolutely walloped. Moussa Dembele has a 6.1 because he's touched the ball twice, I think, and has just been run off the ball both times. I'm a bit shell-shocked, I'll be honest. Well, we're getting aggressive. There's no way around that. We are getting aggressive. I am going to tell them to go direct, and we are going down the flanks, and we're hitting early crosses, and we're going to go a little bit down the route that I used to use with Estudiantes in FM16. Just get out to the flanks, get the ball whipped in, and hopefully Dembele can be on the end of it. We're going to keep it standard. I'm not going to go attacking just yet. I mean, the tie is done at the minute. There's no way we're pulling this back in the San Siro. We do need to get certainly back to 2-2, I think, in this game. Otherwise, we are done. And Bacca's hit a shot straight away. Straight from the kickoff they're in. And Begovic has had to make another save. And he comes and claims the corner. Here's Chochev, but again, the ball is just intercepted. Here's Carlos Bacca. And Witsel. Come on, get a tackle in on him. Just bring him down. Just foul him. Suso on his left foot. Should have done better. Straight at the keeper. Danny Da Costa's played an aimless ball forward there. Here's Bazoa, Kuko, Bacca. So we've stuck it on overload. We've told them to push forward. And we're defending again. What is going on? This is ridiculous. Look at it. 17 shots they've had. We've been absolutely crucified here in front of our own fans. Here's Jordan Ayew. Can he do anything to get us a totally undeserved goal? Well, he's done more than anyone else in the team has done there. He's hit it over. But that is more than any of his teammates have done in the opening 60-odd minutes of this game. We're on overload. We're on direct passing. And we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. Wallison flicks it out to Sisto. And what is that? What sort of pass was that from Sisto? This is awful. I have never seen us play this badly. Bacca can't get it past Begovic. Here's Duarte and Kravinovic and Ayew and Wallison. And it's a shot on target. Come on, we've got a shot on target. I hate this game. Danny Da Costa's gone off injured. And of course we've used all 3 substitutes. Of course we have. Why wouldn't we have? Why would we expect anything different? Right. Wonderful. I suppose we put Wallison back there, bring Kravinovic back, and give up on this entire tie now because it is totally gone. Can we get something? Here's Wallison. And Duarte has headed in. We've got a goal. We have got a goal. It's a good corner from Wallison. And Duarte heads in. And it's a deserved goal for Duarte. He has done well. He's won everything. He's got a poor match rating, or he did have before. Half time he had like a 6.4, which I thought was a bit harsh considering he won quite a lot of headers. But are we going to get ourselves back into the game? Here's Iturbe. Again, that's happened far too often where they've just run into us and taken the ball. If we could get it back to 2-2, we've got half a chance in the away leg. But not playing like we've played today, we will get absolutely stuffed. We should have been stuffed here. Here's Kravinovic and Iturbe. Oh, why have you hit that? Why have you shot from there? Here's Calabria then with the throw-in. Milan going to wrap this up at 3-1. It's a good tackle from Kravinovic, and the shot did come in for Begovic. He has saved it. 21 shots they've had, 8 of them on target. It has been awful, but that is a great ball. I thought that was going to get Iturbe in. It's kept in though. There might be a chance in this match yet. I don't know if this is going to be the end of game highlight. It's looking like it might be. Here's Kravinovic, here's Jordan Ayew, and Iturbe. Now, this is definitely the end of game highlight because it's just nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing is happening. Here's Witsel. They're just toying with us. It's a throw in. 30 seconds to go. We really deserve to have lost this by 3 or 4 without question. I mean, it's a tiny. Oh, that's a great save, Begovic. It's a tiny chance that we'll get through. But of course, we need to go over there now and score 2. And that's not going to happen. We're not going to go to the San Siro and score 2. That was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Really, really terrible game. I mean, you guys know how much I love Moussa Dembele, but look, he had a 6.1. He played an hour and he had a 6.1. I mean, when the guy is good, he is unbelievable. But when he is bad, he is non-league bad. That's a shocker. Before the match, I meant to show you the fixtures, didn't I? So there's all the results. Anything standing out there? Oh, well, Bayern got the win at West Ham. Dortmund and Chelsea 1-1. Michelin beat Roma 2-0. That's interesting. Villarreal 3-2 up against Porto, but Porto will be confident there with 2 away goals. Lyon with a dominant win over Sporting. So, yeah, there's 2 ties there that look dead, and that is the Lyon one and our one. Oh, right. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Look at all that red. Oh, that is not good. I mean, that's 5 defeats in 8 now in all competitions. Oh, it's awful. It is awful, awful, awful. I'm not going to do the second leg on camera because it's dead for me. As far as I'm concerned, that tie is dead. I mean, we'll go there and we'll try our best, but I can't see us going to Italy and scoring 2 and winning by 2 goals. If somehow we manage to fluke a 2-1 win and take it to extra time, that'd be amazing. So the next video is going to be that Paris Saint-Germain Coupe de la Ligue final, which will probably be another defeat, but you know, you never know, do you? It's a cup final. I did a shout out in the last video. I'm going to do another one today because one of my favourite FM YouTubers has returned this week after 2 or 3 months off. He had some stuff going on, but he's back. He's got a new save down in the Midland League, I think, Step 10, with a club that he's created. So I really, really recommend you check that out. And that is FM Underdog. Fantastic guy. Another one that has massively helped me as I started out. He really got me into the content creators community. Always be grateful of that. Screenshot of his channel on screen now. So if you're watching me and you're not subbed to him, there's something wrong with you. So seriously, get along there, guys. Check out his new series. Drop him a sub. You know, let him know that I sent you. You know, always nice to have that recommendation there. But seriously, yeah, get along there and check him out. And if you didn't see the last one, it was Route 1 FM. So make sure you check out the last video and click through and subscribe to him as well. There's some really great content creators out there, guys, so make sure you go looking for them and find them. I'm going to try and drop a shout out into maybe not every video, but certainly some on a more regular basis for sure, because I've had a lot of help from guys like Bood, like Lelujo, like FMU, and so yeah, I just want to give something back and just try and, you know, if there's a couple of you guys that are sub to me and not to FMU, not to Route 1, then hopefully, you know, you'll like their stuff. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like this video, then remember to drop a like on the video. If you want to see more and you haven't done already, then you know, consider subscribing and follow the journey for the rest of this season and see if I can arrest this alarming slump in form. But I will see you for that cup final, and we will see if we can beat the mighty PSG. I'll see you then.